Hi, I'm ArachnidYouth. Today we'll be doing a video on documented YouTube predators who have had inappropriate interactions with minors. Why don't you have a seat? Right over there. During my years here on YouTube, there's been a certain type of YouTuber that's been taking the platform by storm. They like to play a little game I like to call the Pedolympics. I call it that because it seems these guys get big on YouTube, then proceed to make it a sport on how to become the most disgusting individual on the platform until they get caught and then cancelled. And this isn't some kind of one-off thing. This has been happening consistently and constantly for the past 2, 3 to 4 years. And I'm going to be honest with you, there are an alarming amount of YouTubers who have been outed as confirmed predators. John Bob, Minilad, EDP445, Lionmaker, Zero, Austin Jones, Cyrus, Cryotic, Romeo Lacoste, Maximilian. Long-time subscribers I'm very sure familiar with this one. Swayze VA, EVA, Seth the Programmer.
Alright, I get it!
I'll be touching on some of these predators, some of which you're familiar with, some not so much. Anyway, let's get started with Cry. I remember I used to watch PewDiePie Funny Moments videos and then Cry would suddenly show up. I still remember the time when somebody made a weird fanfic of the both of them and they both read it out.
Ben, get him here. Pewdie, why are you here? Aren't you going to spend Valentine's Day with Ken?
Cry noticed the flowers and pointed at them.
Are those for Ken? They're beautiful. She'll love him.
What the? Oh no! Pewdie stuttered. Go ahead.
Pewdie stuttered.
These are for you.
But one day, Cry just up and disappeared off the face of the earth. And if you're a casual Cry fan like I was, you probably were curious as to what happened to him. And then you had your childhood shattered because you learned that not only did he cheat on his girlfriend, he cheated on him with several underage fans.
What the actual shit? What?
Yeah, even PewDiePie was upset by this when he first learned about this.
Pewdie took hold of Cry's hand.
Oh no. Oh no, we have to skip this now. Oh god. No. Alright. Let's skip it.
Hey, there's a brain in there.
Hi Felix, longtime fan. Are you and Cry still talking? Still friends? I missed the collabs with them. Well, we haven't talked much in a while. Yeah, it is funny.
It was really sad. It's unknown where Cry is now due to him pretty much dropping from the face of the earth after allegations went live. From what I heard, just before there was radio silence, he did one final live stream where he broke down and admitted to the allegations. But that's just an abridged version from me. You're free to go out and do your own research on the situation. But for now, let's move on to... This is a prime example as to why I haven't really touched Smash Ultimate. Zero was exposed for sexting an underage girl and asking her to do the most deplorable shit ever. And this fucking moron, this absolute fucking retard named Technicals defended him. Somehow got him his reputation back, even after Zero fucking admitted to the allegations himself.
I just can't take this back and forth. I don't think it makes sense to keep this going. I just want this all to stop and for me to at least atone. I also want people to stop defending me. I don't deserve it. He's referencing this I want people to stop defending me thingy here because there's a ton of Zero fanboys that are on Twitter basically yelling at other people for talking about the allegations and essentially just telling everyone to shut up and stop hating on Zero. Katie, the screenshot you guys were wondering about, the ice cube thing, it's true. The claims that Katie makes are true in general. There are no graphic pictures of anything of the sort, but it's unforgivable regardless. I want to just be clear about it here. Zero, in his second statement, he glossed over this fact. He never mentioned it at all, and I can only assume it's because he didn't want people to actually find out about it. But yeah, he's basically confirming here that he asked Katie, who was 14 years old at the time, to send him pictures of her masturbating. There is one more girl I spoke to in 2014 period, a bit earlier. Her name is Laura. Originally, she never told me she was underage. She said she was older than me. I have a screenshot of this, but it doesn't matter nor make it better. But years later, she contacted me and said she was actually underage. I apologized to her privately recently and told her I feel absolutely terrible about it. There's no graphic pictures or anything either that were exchanged, and she's from another country. So this was never mentioned at all in either allegations or statements, so that's something that we're just finding out now. I really want to atone, and I just want this discussion to stop. I'm not a good person, and it doesn't matter how terrible my life was. I did terrible things, and that's the end of it. I don't deserve for people to defend me. I'm working right now to obviously lose my sponsorships or any type of thing like that. I'm obviously not making more videos in general as well. I love you guys. Please don't be like me, and please don't forgive me either. I won't forgive myself either. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Zero, the face of the Smash scene, has basically come out and confirmed that everything is true. The allegations that Katie put forward is actually true. We've lost a good fucking person in the scene, boys. Damn.
How in the living born fuck did this man come back from getting cancelled? And you know what makes this worse? He sued the fucking victims and won! Not only did this disgusting fuck win the lawsuit, he got the victim to delete the fucking evidence! How is this piece of human scum allowed to have a fucking platform after bullying the victim into deleting the fucking evidence? Fuck you, Technicals! Fuck you, Zero! Fuck! Ah, finally a fun one. EDP445 was a content creator that wasn't afraid to speak his mind. He talked shit about just about anything, and he was a pretty vulgar speaker though. And he wasn't exactly easy on the eyes. And by that, I mean he's a fat fuck. Cole Raven was one of the very first people who tried to expose EDP445, but for some reason people weren't really listening. It also didn't help that in response to Cole Raven's video, where
These wings are bomb food.
his defenses were also piss poor. When another person tried to expose him for asking an underage girl for nudes in exchange for a shout out to her boyfriend, he claimed it was just jokes. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. That is a horrible fucking joke, especially towards a fucking minor. And he still somehow got away with it until one fateful day when he decided to go get a cupcake. This man had been chatting with an underage decoy for a while, and I shit you not, he sent shit pics. Yes, you heard that correctly. He sent pictures of his shit. Who the fuck would want to see that, let alone think to send that to someone, especially a girl you're trying to rizz up? Wait, does EDP have a scat fetish? How do people miss this? This man wanted to be fucking dominated by a 13-year-old and talked about in great detail about how he'd climb through her window. I know this nigga did not just try to claim he could even think about getting that fat milk dud ass body of his through a fucking home window. That 445, yeah, that stands for his fucking weight. I don't know. Just looking at this abomination makes me want to go eat a fucking salad and lift some weights. He pulled up to come pick up a cupcake and was busted by these goofy ass fucks. And it's funny how EDP talked all that game, then just becomes a massive pussy when these guys were grilling him. But they fucked this up because they never actually involved the police until after the fact, and he got away. But boy, does the anime not stop there. People were literally tracking this man down and getting him kicked out of places he was living in, giving him fired for jobs. Hell, he even tried to get his name changed, apparently. The internet would just not let this man rest. Rightfully so. And last I heard, he's got kidney failure, and personally, I don't care what happens to him. Man could die tomorrow, and I would be laughing my ass off that it took so long. This man went on record to say not only does he not feel remorse for what he did, he basically went on to claim that he should have brought his gun with him so he could shoot them all.
Remorse for the situation that happened. Like, do you think that you were in the wrong at all?
You know, I'll say this, man, okay? When you go back, way back, you know what I mean, before all the whole setting up shit and doing whatever, right? You know, this entire situation was all based on jealousy and greed. More so jealousy. You know what I mean? Because, you know, nigga, you can't get the traffic that the next motherfucker is getting. Nigga, you can't pull in the fucking income that the next nigga is getting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back and pull some bullshit and try to set this motherfucker up and try to get this nigga thrown in jail for some bullshit.
Oh,
you
shit,
know,
my fault.
this motherfucker.
My bad. That's my friend PR. Nah, but so pretty much you're saying that these guys that set you up, they were jealous.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and as far as the whole remorse and as far as the whole remorse shit, and making an apology video. First off, I'm not apologizing for shit.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I've already apologized and talked to my close friends and family, real friends, about everything, and they've already forgiven me and shit like that. They're all like, nigga, we don't even see what the fucking issue is, nigga. We know that you're not like that, so why even...
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
Now that he's not even in any legal trouble, he's making these empty threats left and right, saying if anybody comes up to him with this pedophile shit, he's gonna shoot them. Here's a better idea, EDP. Why don't you take that Glock, rack around in the chamber, and... This whole fucking drama is really crazy. He admitted to everything, especially the pedophilia. It's really crazy. His entire interview with Keemstar, he never apologizes for what he does, never expresses remorse, just goes, yeah, I did it, so what? And even places the blame on the victims and even admits to bullying them to make sure they keep quiet. Man even made a follower eat his own shit in order to get an elevated position in his Discord server. He openly hates his followers and even makes fun of them to their face. This fucking disgrace should not be allowed to have a following or an audience on this fucking platform. Fuck this! Into my last subject of not knowing what a pedophile is, what that gets you, and that subject is Commander Jin. We got into an argument about cartoons like a while back, and ever since then he has this really weird notion that I'm somehow a predator because I actually go after pedophiles and I don't give a shit about cartoons. I'm not joking. He thinks I'm some kind of monster because I don't care about cartoons. So I'm somehow a monster because I actually expose pedophiles. Do you not understand how weird that sounds? Do you not understand how unhinged that sounds? Never mind when we first had this argument, I actually brought you proof, evidence, sources from psychologists, even the fucking law. You still want to keep up this really retarded and ignorant notion? He's actually gotten me banned from 2 different servers. The RE mod server, who has made the Spider-Man 2 modifications, which I want to make a video on pretty soon, and the Spider-Man Remastered mod server, which I was going to commission somebody to get a Miles Morales skin done. This little shit has gotten it so far up his ass that I'm somehow a threat to people that he just got me banned for no reason, which kind of shows the ignorance of the server owners, because how are you going to listen to somebody bitching about cartoons as over the literal predator hunter in your Discord server? Like, never mind the streamer who absolutely refuses to show his face anymore because I pretty much put his ass on blast twice. Like, never mind the work I've done. Like, totally. Like, oh, this guy thinks cartoons aren't a problem. He thinks the real problem are the predators that are roaming around. Ban him. You hear that noise? You hear that weird sound? That's the sound of the pedophiles that are most likely hiding within those servers that I was banned from, applauding you of your stupidity because they can breathe easier now that I'm not in those servers. Upon learning that I've actually made videos on predators, they probably were shaking in their boots thinking, oh shit, if they find out about me, I could be next. And then here comes Commander Jen saying, oh, Arachnid's the pedo. He don't think cartoons are pedophilia, when they're not. Factually, they're not. And somehow I still got banned because I actually have proof and evidence to back me up. Oh, shit. Yep, there they go. They're applauding you. They're applauding you. That's the type of mindset pedophiles applaud because it takes attention off of them. If it takes the attention off of them, of course they're going to applaud it. If you shine a spotlight on them, they will scatter like cockroaches. or look at you like a deer in headlights like they do on Chris Hansen's show, because they can't find excuses for the deplorable shit they've done. Because that type of mindset gives them excuses. Yes, they don't like it, but it still gives them an excuse. That's like going to court tomorrow and saying, oh, the drawings make me want to touch little Timmy down the street. That's not going to hold up in court. If anything, they'll look at you like you're fucking insane. It just makes no sense. It's just a really fucking stupid mentality. But since you pointed the gun in a different direction, they can breathe easier. And that's unacceptable. I'm sorry, I find that to be unacceptable. Yeah, that doesn't make you guys look good. Now, I don't exactly have any ill will towards these guys. All will be forgiven if you, 1, denounce and ban Jin, and 2, let me back in the server as a regular member. Once again, I have no ill will towards these guys. But yeah, this is the danger of what not knowing what a pedophile is will get you. Because I made this mistake before when I was a kid, when I was in fucking high school. But I grew out of this mentality once I realized my anger was, displaced. Because a lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually a victim of pedophilia, grooming, child sexual exploitation from when I was fucking younger. Like, I was fucking abused by people who were supposed to be taking care of me. I was abused by family members. Like, I know how these fuckers work. I've seen what they want. I've seen exactly what they want. Because I was their target. So you can get the fuck out of here with this, oh, you're such a monster because you don't care about cartoons. Normal people don't care about cartoons. Yes, you can find it gross, you can find it weird, but that's what, not seeking it out is for. Don't look for it. Block it if you have to. But don't go around calling other people predators over fucking cartoons, you moron. This message is specifically for Jin. You're going to eventually come to the same conclusion I did when I was younger. And it's gonna snap you out of it. And you're going to feel like such a fucking moron, like I did. Because I used to call my friend a pedophile over anime because she used to ship Eren and Levi from Attack on Titan. Mind you, this was pre-time skip. And I called her a pedophile for no reason. And I felt like the stupidest piece of shit ever once I came to my senses. Don't worry, Jin. You will eventually get there. And by that time, you're going to feel like the biggest fucking loser to existence because you're going to realize I was right all along. At first, the guy didn't bother me that much because I'm like, he'll probably learn his lesson. He'll probably realize he's wrong. But no, he actually believes I'm a predator, and that's unacceptable. Now, there's a very simple, foolproof way to avoid getting exposed for talking to a minor. Want to know what it is? Come close. Get close. A wee bit closer. You might want to hear this. Don't fucking do it at all! I absolutely guarantee you that it is really not that hard as an adult to not have a sexually charged conversation with a minor. Barely an inconvenience. It's a no-brainer. If you're that down bad, just go watch some Pornhub or just go outside. Go talk to another fucking adult. Strike up a fucking conversation with them. I'm so sick of seeing this shit pop up because it's so easy to avoid. Careers and lives fucking ruined because you decided, you know what sounds like a good idea? Talking to a fucking minor. Yeah, that won't completely come back to haunt me at all. Anyways, this will be the last really big drama video I'll make. If at least anything Predator related, because I want to go have some fun, please. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.